speaker and evaluator combo, which I think it will help me sometime, like whether my analytical capability is going right or not, about my point, what the speaker has to say. Now let us do it in this way, because since we are having online, there is only what we need is a certain time to spend with that particular speaker and evaluate. So and now what we will,
the details what you've given was spectacular, because I did approach somebody XYZ. See, this is my speech, what all should be there? No, just generally you give this thing, and only a few 5-6 lines I got.
That's what.
So the details what you have shown me today, like, I need to print it, I need to send it to my evaluator, that this is my speech, I am going to focus on this. Now I was really not aware of it, PB. See, I did approach somebody XYZ maybe, and he said no, nothing, only this things, just give, and the second need to be repeated according to the feedback in a one more thing in a better way, whatever feedback taking consideration. I said okay, no problem. Okay.
See, so, here the purpose now either anyway, that is a different subject. But you got an overview how you.
I got an overview. So next time
when someone asks you the thing, or when you are an evaluator, try to follow this way. You will be able to make an impact in that speaker's life. That's it.
Yes. But
because you, as I said, no, it is not for someone's applause you are doing the evaluation.
No, not at all.
Right? It is for the speaker and for you.
Yes.
For me, as I am an evaluator, my objective is that my listening skills, my observation skills, whether I am developing it or not. Don't play for the gallery. Play for yourself to understand the thing, and to the other party involved, that is the speaker.
Yes.
So if you do this way, definitely I'm sure now, if you like grow in this way of doing the thing in Toastmasters thing, as I said, I am not to tell you about the rest of the thing on Toastmasters, but I, of course, with my limited 2.5 years experience, I can tell you how it works. That is the reason I am stick to it and now going with the basic part of it. Okay. So now what we will do is we will play the speech of Pradeep.
Yeah.
Okay. And just from the beginning till the end, we will go for a quick 7 minute, 10 second or something was that speech. Okay. Whatever the point you want to make it now as an evaluator. So the project, what you are reading was now the what you call your project is about evaluation and feedback. Now, I know this by word how the project requirement is. Number one is the speaker can speak on any subject of any topic. The second, that means that is this is the only place you got an opportunity. You can tell other story. You can tell about anything in the world. Okay. You can tell about Wright brothers who invented the aeroplane. No one stops you from that. Only thing, the second is when you do this particular project, how you are able to receive the evaluation and how you are applying this evaluation. So this is a project requirement. Rajesh, am I right? When you read out the project requirement says like this.
Very true.
So
yes.
Okay. So these two elements are there. Now here what happens is the same speech you're supposed to do it again. And it is always recommended to be the same evaluator if possible. If not possible, the evaluation what the last evaluator did need to be shared with the next evaluator. So that, yeah, he or she can understand what was the key thing, what this person evaluated, and whether that recommendations have been fulfilled or not.
Okay.
Okay. And additionally, I will tell you something. If I am the person evaluating, I can understand how good an evaluator the other person is. You got me? Because the what he pointed out is very silly thing. There are very serious things need to be looked into when it comes to that project. So that being ignored or not. So, okay. So these are the things how we can, when it go for the, if you do the same evaluation, that is better always, so that you know what you focused on, that thing you recommended, whether these things are being made or not, or even you as an evaluator, whether I did justice to the speaker or not, right? So let us try to do it in this way. Pradeep ji can play the same recording again. We will listen. We all three can make note of it, how it can be, where it went wrong, what it went wrong. First, let us play the 5 to 7 minutes. Then first portion, we will now make it by opening, body and conclusion, right? So opening part, how it is, body part, how it is, conclusion part, how it is. So whether the opening, now what are the criteria, whether peace meeting, how we can improve it in that way. Is that sounds great? Okay.
Great. Yeah, fantastic. Good.
Okay. Okay.
Just give me a second. I'll get a notepad and a pen. Just
please.
So I'll go ahead and share the video, right?
Yeah. Please go ahead. Yeah.
Pradeep ji, by the time I will show you something. See, this is my, where I am a president now. This is how we do our XCOM meeting and agenda time. XCOM agenda it is. This is how we do. This agenda is made. Every stakeholder is taken about these things, what is to be done, whether all these things. So I was just, now when I picked up, I happened to see that last agenda I printed with me. So I thought share with you. So let us, what happened, the audio is not being, now we can mute, otherwise it may be giving echo, right? Sometime.
Yes, definitely. Pradeep ji, there is no voice. I think either the volume is down or there is some problem. You need to look into that. There is no volume in the clip.
Now you need to, when share sound, no, there is an option now, like a audio. When you go for share screen.
Yes. You'll have to select that box.
No, there is a checkbox down below.
Before sharing the screen, Pradeep ji, there will be options, I think. So there you need to select that.
First,
you
Pradeep,
want to share
unmute.
the sound.
Pradeep, you unmute first. If you are, yeah. Okay, now go for sharing.
No, I think before that I need to this thing, right? Sharing.
No, before that, before going to the share, now you okay? Go for sharing first of all.
First, I'll go for sharing. Okay.
Yeah. Screen sharing.
Okay.
No. What I mean to say is, when you go for the screen sharing option, no, the moment you start this, there is a button down below saying that play system audio, something like that.
You'll have to check that button. Yes, there is a button. It generally comes. When you'll go to the share screen option, the screen will be shown. You need to click that, and below there will be an option given. You
Share
need to
sound.
check that box.
Okay,
Share
okay,
sound.
okay.
Okay.
Yes,
I got-
yes, yes. You need
Okay,
to check
okay.
that box. Yes.
I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Now?
other goals.
Can you hear now?
Today,
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yes,
give you a
yes, yes. It's
Yes,
perfect.
perfect.
visualize it with 4 acronyms.
Let us go with the evaluation this part as well.
Pradeep sir, I would request when we are doing it, we can start it from the, from the very beginning when I gave you the expectation part and then your speech and then
Yeah,
probably the.
that is what I said. That is what I said.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Project objectives and then the speech. Yeah, play from here.
I am the winner. Just remember the sequence. I can, I must, I will,
That is a show.
and I am the winner. Can, must, will, and I am the winner. Can we start? Okay.
Yeah, stop there and stop there. That's enough, I think.
Thank you so much. And now I take my seat back. It's over to you, MOC TM Imran. Thank you.
Thank
No,
you.
no, no, no.
So much
Go a
for
few seconds back.
giving me the spirit.
Yes. No, not that much. Not that much. Go forward. Go forward. Yeah, stop there. Play again.
I must.
I must.
Yeah, continue this way.
I will.
I will.
And 4, because I am the winner.
I am the champion.
Because I'm the winner.
Okay, let's do it once more. 1, I can.
I can.
I can.
2, I must.
I must.
I must.
3, I will.
I will.
I
I
will.
will.
And 4, because I am the winner.
Because I am
I am the
I am
winner.
the winner.
I am the winner.
I am the winner.
I am the winner.
Have a winner's life, my dear friend Shahid. God bless you. Thank you so much for giving me this patient hearing. Thank you so much. And now I take my seat back. It's over to you, MOC TM Imran. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for giving me the spirit that yes, I am the winner. I can, I must, and I will. Thank you. Thank you. So, please, everyone, give your valuable feedback to our past speaker. We have 30 seconds in hand. Please. You can find the feedback link in chat box. Okay, great. So next we have second speaker, who is our favorite Toastmaster Pradeep Shetty. So he is our club treasurer and he is mindset transformational coach. So before his speech, I would like to call his evaluator, who is Toastmaster Rajesh. Toastmaster Rajesh believe when you are able to communicate effectively, you can bring about transformation in other people's lives through your message. So, evaluator Rajesh, please read out the objective for your speaker. Over to you.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony Imran. A very good evening to all the fellow Toastmasters. This is going to be level 1, project 4, first speech for dearest Toastmaster Pradeep Shetty. The path is executive coaching. Time allotted is 5 to 7 minutes. Evaluation will be done on clarity, vocal variety, audience awareness, eye contact, gestures, comfort level, and interest. The expectation is to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, apply the feedback to a second speech. I wish you all the luck, Pradeep. And with the permission of MOC and on behalf of the Chalk and Dusters Toastmasters Club, I would like to welcome our guest Priyanka Yadav, who has joined us for this meeting. Welcome, Priyanka. Looking forward to joining you the club. And over to you, Master of Ceremony, Imran. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajesh, and welcome Priyanka to our meeting. So now, our speaker, Pradeep Shetty, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, great. So your speech title is Visualize Your Goals. Visualize your goals, Toastmaster Pradeep Shetty.
Thank you very much, Master of Ceremony, and also to my evaluator. Visualize your goals. My dear friends, I think each one of you must be having some or the other goals. Today, I'm going to give you a secret how to visualize it with 4 acronyms. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your reality. To all my fellow Toastmasters, guests, good evening and good morning. I want to tell you 2 stories today. The first one. I was studying engineering long back in 90s. I always wished somebody could grant me one bicycle when I was doing my engineering, right? It's always a dream for everybody, either a bike or a bicycle. My dad couldn't afford it because he was poor. And I do understand that. He used to send me 600 rupees every month for my expenses. And what I used to do at night, when I used to put on my sheet and close, myself, there were other fellow mates, they were disturbing, so I used to close myself in the bed sheet. I used to take this picture of bicycle and a torch. I had a green color torch, and I used to put that torch over here and see it vividly. Within 3 months, I got a postcard, a small postcard, if you remember, in that 90s, 15 paise one postcard. My aunt sent me a postcard saying, hey, Pradeep, I know the distance from your home, present home, to your college is around 2.5 kilometers. Every day you need to go to and fro. And sometimes when we have our all my practicals, I need to go twice. But I needed the bicycle for 2 things. One thing is for going and coming. And the second is to impress girls. Yeah, my wife is not here, so I can speak very loudly about it. So I had that impression. And finally, I got that delivered, the bicycle delivered to my place. And I was very happy. Now, I was not knowing that I was vividly visualizing it in my bed sheet before I go to bed. The second story I want to tell you is about my first trip to international trip. I always dreamt in 2012, I kept a vision board just in where I was going to sleep in Mumbai. There was a vision board, and I took a printout from an old magazine from the nearby store and put it over there of Emirates Airlines. I always thought whenever I'm going to travel international, my first travel is going to be from Emirates, because Emirates, everything in Emirates is impeccable, everything perfect, nice, good quality of food, the environment, everything is perfect. And to my surprise, it was not only going Emirates, it was coming Emirates. So both way, it was Emirates. And I was very thankful to that person who booked my international convention through Emirates. And my dear friends, when this came true in 2020, I thought there is some reason behind what's happening. So today, I'm going to give you 4 acronyms, which is going to help you visualize your dreams faster. And I want to take all of you to take action on it. The first one is being positive. My dear friends, that is P. You need to be positive every single moment. All the chatters here and there, you need to remove it. And the way I used to do is, I had this meter
which is called the invisible doctor stethoscope. What happens is that when you hold your finger, this finger and your thumb here on the opposite direction, it will show you a number. Right now, this battery is not working. That's the reason I'm not able to show you. But in that, there are 5 categories. So I used to hold my hand. The lower the number, the better your mental state. You'll be more happy. And the higher the numbers in it, I mean to say, lower the number in it, you'll be in a happy state. Higher the number, maybe 75 to 100, I'll be in a depressed state. Oh, that's fine. So that's the way how I used to know that I am positive. The second acronym is believe, B. Until and unless, my dear friends, you believe in your own self, nothing is going to happen. You might be having the best coach in the world, you might be having the best tutor in the world, but if you don't know how to believe in your own self, you are never going to achieve what you want. So believe in yourself, that is on the topmost priority. The number 3, now this is something different. You need to see everything, not through this physical eyes, but through your mind's eye. Very clearly, the end goal, whatever you want to, suppose I want to become a TEDx speaker by 2023 June, I need to see that platform very clearly, the red carpet, everything vividly clear, and it should be so clear that whenever the shooting goes, they say, hey, take 1. And then you say action, and we start doing the action, correct? In the same way, my dear friends, the vision, that is your movie, should be very, very perfect. The 4th and the last point is repetition. Because until and unless you are not able to repeat the things, what you are supposed to do, it's of no use. It's not going to give you any results. So all these 4 acronyms, that is being positive. Second, believe in yourself. Third, seeing through the eyes by having that movie, it should run automatically. That's how, and the last one, the repetition. So all these 4 techniques will help you to visualize your dreams. And I want all of you today, this night, before you go to bed, in a drowsy state, whenever you're in the drowsy state, that you're going to sleep, sometimes you're holding a book and it goes off. I want you to visualize all your goals and then go to sleep. If you see it in your mind, you can hold it or you can experience it in reality. Thank you very much. Over to you, Master of Ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. What an impact.
Okay, PB. Do you want it to be played again? I mean,
Okay. Now, Rajesh ji, to both you, Rajesh and Pradeep, my question is, now Pradeep, you have delivered the speech on that day. You might have seen it again. But today we had certain discussion before we do this.
yes.
So no need to tell now, but did you see something difference in
Yes.
how it could have been? You observed something different?
I did, yes.
Okay. Go back to Rajesh. Rajesh ji, how you feel now? The day you evaluated the speech, of course, we are about to hear your evaluation. But even before that, do you think anything from whatever we discussed, how we supposed to be evaluated? Anything? What is your observation? You remember you evaluated the speech, but if it is today, you are evaluating, how it will be? You have any guess in that?
You're muted. Can you unmute?
Muted.
Sorry. Yeah, the structure thing that you told about the OBC technique, opening, body, and the close, I was paying attention towards that. The objective of the speech, like to deliver the speech and get the feedback. So those things were in my mind. So I was taking into consideration only those aspects which I'm supposed to take into consideration.
Okay.
That day, I think, I mean, See, I have always seen Pradeep sir smiling. It was not there, so I mentioned it. The smile is not there, so that was not a kind of a feedback. I mean,
No, it is
okay,
a feedback.
okay,
It is a feedback. Now,
okay.
see,
Yeah,
as I said,
I could see myself. I was, very,
A
very
little serious in this one. A
serious.
little serious in this speech.
Yeah, I
Yes.
was serious. It was a good thing which I was telling, but I was serious throughout. That's what I observed.
yeah, okay. So, okay. Now let us come to the evaluation. Can you play the evaluation part of it?
Speech. Yes, tonight.
After this goes the, yeah. Now this is here somewhere you may be able to. It is of table topic.
Kudos to you, Toastmaster Ashok, for motivating every one of us, definitely to me, and bringing
Yeah,
a
after this
great
it will be,
message that
After Raj.
everything we can do, whatever it is. I love the way you opened your speech.
Evaluation categories that were there. You're very clear with your subject.
As a speech content, my best wishes to a speaker, Ashok. Great, thank you so much.
So that one thing is that the timer should not reflect.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That is what our general evaluator was mentioning. That partner, he should not know.
Use that timing. Yes.
Yeah. Please play.
Thank you very much,
Yeah, it's already.
Raj, for that valuable, impeccable evaluation. I would like to move on to our next evaluator, Rajesh. Please do the honor and evaluate Pradeep's speech. Over to you.
Thank you so much, TTM Vaughn. What an impeccable speech, Pradeep. Kudos. I was very impressed the way you took over the speech from the very beginning. You were very confident when you showed up the thumbs up and said that, yes, I'm ready for the speech. You shared some you gave some humorous twists in the speech which made us laugh. So that was good. I liked that. And when you're moving around, taking different things in your hands so that the message, should come clear to the audience, that I think was one of the good things that you did. And apart from that, the vocal variety was perfect. The body language was very positive. Your hand gestures were very, very good. You were moving around. And I think all the evaluation categories that were there, you're very clear with your subject. You started with it, gave few examples, and ended it on a very positive note with a message to the audience. The only place where you can improve upon is, like, I felt that the space that was there was a little short. You could have moved around a bit more. The smile was missing today. And yes, one important thing according to me, if the device that you are using to convey the message to the audience, if it's not in a workable position, I would recommend not to use that device because it might divert the attention of the audience. So that was it from my side. A speech very well delivered. Thank you so much and best of luck for your future speeches. Over to you, General Evaluator Vaughn. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pradeep ji, you
Rajesh.
can stop sharing
I
it.
request everyone to give up close to our two evaluators as well as to our.
Stop the sharing. Okay. Now, Pradeep, I asked you a question, Pradeep ji, that what is the thing which you feel was missing in your speech then and now? You feel that what is the thing you are missing?
Yeah, one thing is about the smiling. I mean, I was not, even though it was a very good, happy moment, I think I did not smile. And yeah, which shows a very, negative impact that, yes, whether this happened or not, correct? As you mentioned, with the body language and this thing, you come to know about this thing. Another thing is that there was no voice modulation. I mean, when it was night, I could have told it was night, pretty night, and I was looking like this with silence or something. I could have gone my voice down during the first story, and during the second story, wow, I am inside the Emirates. Wow, I feel great. I mean, I could have played with my voice, which I did not do. That's what I feel. Yeah.
Okay.
Two things
Now,
I observed very.
Okay. Now I will tell you here something.
Yeah, please.
This project, before this, what was a project? Understanding vocal variety and body language.
Yes.
Just before that, writing a speech with a purpose.
Yes.
The first project was icebreaker.
Absolutely.
Right. So here in this project, all these things you can able to relate with that. Okay. Your icebreaker part during your childhood time when you are dreaming for a cycle. That part is covered. I mean, it's part of your introduction way. You have covered it in that way. Second was writing a speech with a purpose. Now, that framework, have you followed completely or not? This is the role of speaker to understand. Yes, okay. Did I follow this project? That project, that is how you need to do it, because whatever you learned, you need to implement it into the next level.
Yes.
Okay, so whether that part is done or not. Third was your project was of vocal variety and body language. Now, whether you are able to incorporate accurate and suitable body language and gestures and vocal variety into your speech or not. If you have done all these three, evaluator have nothing to say here. Then he can start looking around for something which you did smile. That is part of body language, right?
Yes,
See,
yes.
yeah, this is how we need to analyze. Now, when you are giving a speech, because you already walked that road.
Yes.
So you know where is the hump, where is the bump.
Yes.
So you need to highlight those things. Without going to details, you need to exhibit that in your speech. Now, I will give you an example.
Okay.
You started opening with thanking. Okay. Now change the entire scenario. You started giving that. Okay. First I will go to the Rajesh's evaluation part also. What I observed. Rajesh, his speech was how he concluded the speech. If you are in your dream, if you are if you are
in your mind,
if your dream is there, it is there, the result is there in your hand. Okay, he gave you an ample clue to start your evaluation, but you went the other way and said, thank you, Imran, for inviting you. Now try to make it in a sense that your evaluation, you take some cream moment out of that speech. Start with that, your evaluation. Your evaluation class will be apart from others. So assume it in this way. Don't think that, no, I am educating you too much into this, but do it in this way.
No, that is required, PV sir, because being new, I need to learn the system because it does not make sense. Yeah. I'll not able to do justice. Yeah. So it's very important. I'm so thankful.
If I am doing the evaluation, I will take it in this way, that if your dream is focused, the result is there in your hand. Thank you, Toastmaster Pradeep, for sharing such a wonderful and thought-provoking message to me today while giving your speech. So your opening first thing, evaluation speech is also as good as a speech.
Yeah, yes. The other day I was listening to some Toastmasters. They were telling it is also equally important as speech.
Yeah, yes. Equally important. So your speech basic qualities, what we need is an opening, a body, and a conclusion.
Yes.
Okay. So if you opened it in a way that you are thanking, that which everyone make.
Yes.
But you try to do it in this way. Then once you start saying it, what you have done is you help the speaker's message to go to the audience once again, that this is the call for action, what you have to do. You made it in that way. So your opening was almost a conclusion of the speakers. Then your evaluation part, how you can divide it in is, split it in by action wise. First thing was your opening, how you started it. Opening can be like a 30-second, not even 30-second, a great, how much time? 5 or 7 seconds it may take.
Yes.
Okay. For the way he started. Then say the good parts of the speech immediately. I was impressed with the storytelling ability, or I was impressed the way you put it across, that how to dream big and get it in your hand was there in your speech, where I was able to connect myself completely and taking note of the things. So if you do it in this way, automatically you have started your thing and you have given some praise part of it. Okay, the appraisal part of it. Then what you did, Rajesh ji, is that you immediately went for you, of course, what we need to do is that once you give this one, the opening, even when you do it sort of project speech and contest evaluation, there are two different part of it. So if it is a project evaluation, what you can do is the moment you opened, once you open up, thank you, Pradeep ji, or no need to even add G and all. Thank you, Toastmaster Pradeep, for giving a wonderful speech in which you met the project requirement as per this or no. If you met, you use that part in the beginning. If you feel that the project requirement is not completely met, take it into the recommendation part. You got the difference. No? If you feel the project requirement is met in the first part itself by hearing the speech, appraise it. If you feel that something is missing, take it to the recommendation part. Okay. Third thing is highlight the key things of, again, never, your evaluation is not a summary of the speech. Keep that in mind. Your evaluation is how the speaker delivered that particular project and was it making sense or no. Nothing to do with that other part of it, not like a summary. But you can refer the things in that when you were referring about a kid or a young boy not dreaming about a cycle. That because every one of us, especially for boys, cycle is our first vehicle. We always wish to have. So that create that excitement. So this is how you start making your thing. So I myself was very much intrigued to listen how you got your cycle. Okay, now I'm just going part by part. Okay, so you have that opening we did. The initial body part is when you are trying to cover the main aspects of the speech. That is highlighting the main aspects. Now, when you do evaluation, the method is called ARTS, A-R-T-S. If you stick to this basic ARTS method, you can use like a sandwich method. That is not how you are doing the evaluation. The review part is how it is being done ARTS way. ARTS, first A stands for analytical capability of the evaluator. How you are going to analyze, how well you are in analyzing, whether you analyze the speech right way or no. That is for A. So we have analyzed the speech. What we have done is we given a great opening from that and we started. Then second part is you highlighted the key ingredients of the thing. You mentioned about humorous part and all. But where it was, this you missed, Rajesh ji, when you were saying about filled with humor. Where it was, that because the audience want to understand what happened. For me, I didn't feel anything humor. What happened to this gentleman? Why he is saying it is humorous? So you need to
quoted that incident, the word.
Exactly. Now see, when you were saying that for impressing girls, and my wife is not there. That is one moment. Second is that now, for example, even one more thing I mentioned, wife is not there, and one more occasion was there when the joke part was involved. Anyway, one I mentioned here. Okay, so what I meant to by saying that is you need to try to refer that situation to highlight it. So your responsibility is that to highlight the best thing out of it, and also find the missing part and do it. Okay, so now the opening we did, the second part, the first part is analyzing the thing that we have done. Okay, how it could have been made. Second is about recommendations. And this is the area where you need to start with your recommendation. Now, as a evaluator, you use the first 1 minute for covering the best part of it. Okay, first 1 minute. The moment you are green, no, you need to, it has to be in a practice. With the practice, you will have it automatically. Then once you are started with the 1 minute is over, next is we have 30 seconds, then another 30 seconds. Immediately after that, you try to give the recommendation part of it. So the second alphabet of arts is R, recommendations. Okay. So recommendation can be, no need to give a lot of recommendation. Try to give 1 or 2 recommendations, maximum 3, when you are giving a evaluation whereas you can have more recommendations that you recommend to the speaker after your speech session.
1-to-1.
So you can 1-to-1, so that you can cover all the recommendations whatever you have. Okay, now you might have noticed 4 things as recommendation, but as I said, 2 or maximum 3. So then you prioritize which one need to be highlighted. Okay. Now here, that is about the recommendation part. Then we have a technique. T is for technique. Now your technique, what is the technique you used for this? Technique is, it has to be motivating to the speaker. It has to be, again, like you used, as I said, now we have that sandwich method and all these things. You use that way. You have the comment, recommend, and comment again. That is how you are going to. Then another part is that whether your language was compassionate to the speaker or not. This is when it goes to the judging ballot. Okay, this is part of the judging ballot of evaluation, but it is how you need to do it. If you don't practice it doing now, you will not be able to perform it on that day. So start practicing in that way. Technique, the language you used was of empathetical or having a like an encouraging one. At the same time, you need to make your point as well. Okay, so this is how the technique part of it is. Then come the summary. Summary means you have evaluated this great speech. Now, what was the title of the speech, Rajesh ji? You remember?
Visualize your goal.
Visualize your goal. Now, by saying this statement itself, every audience can understand what he is trying to talk about, right? But don't do that. That is what my recommendation. Now, your title, you keep the title bit more interesting in a way, so that now it always give what title, how I am able to connect that title into my speech. Okay.
Right.
Whereas if you put it in this way, dream it, get it. I'm just giving you an example. Okay, something like that, whichever way, and or even a single word, something. No, don't keep a long title. So these are the, about the recommendation part when it comes to now what all things we can point out. If it is about the title, about the content, about his physical appearance, and not about like whether he had a great appearance or not. But of course he is bald. So both of you. So,
I've got less, so it's all gone.
Okay, So then the last summary part, when it comes to summary, what you need to cover is here, as the speaker have a closing. Closing, what he done is he made a call for action that, okay, go for it. Now, chase behind your dream. Then we will go to the speech part again. Okay, later I will go from my observation. But again, now about the evaluation. So when you start about the summary, how you need to give is that your evaluation summary it is, not the speech summary. Your evaluation summary is that you had a great time, or you Pradeep delivered a great speech, meeting the requirements of the project, highlighting his highs and lows of life, but still he kept his focus of dream. I'm sure that a bit of modifications on your vocal variety and your body language can enhance this speech to the next level. All the best. Back to you. You understood the conclusion part, how I did it?
Right.
Yes.
So there you are trying to give exactly what you want. So all these things, what you have time is, say, 2.5 minutes maximum. Okay. Now, about the other part of your evaluation. When you were saying about, say, as I said, about the humor part, try to explain where was the area you felt humor in that. The speaker might have not forgot it, might have no idea about, oh, this can also work in humor. At least I'm able to make now.
Yeah, maybe next time I'll point, to say more focus over there.
Yeah. So this is what. Now I will tell you how you can.
Sure.
Okay. Now, one is, okay, wife not the, this is one area where you, but then was the speaker's body language supporting that or not? Now you catch only the word part of it. Okay, if I am not wrong, that is one of the area. If no, I am as an evaluator, I felt one of that area has a sense of humor which is applied. But whether his body language, Pradeep ji can even little bit of exaggeration is okay. You can tell that my wife is in the other room. Good that she is not hearing it.
Okay.
You bring down your voice. Now your tone.
Yes.
Yeah, bring down and tell it, and bring a smile in your face and look at like this. She's in the other room. So here what you met is that, see, you put your acting skills into that and made it very clear. Okay. So now when you do it, Pradeep ji, Rajesh ji, as an evaluator, it is your responsibility that if you are recommending something, to display it how you need to do it. Okay. Anyone can say about, okay, your vocal variety was not good, but give an example. Okay. Your recommendations should be with support of example.
Okay.
As your commendation should be. So comment
Exactly.
also an example, and recommendation should also be.
Yeah. Example. So when you say that, okay, your body language, the smile was missing. This is one area. If I was looking for your smile, but you understood now how you can do it. Then second part is going to the opening part of Pradeep's speech. Now we will go to the opening part of that.
Sure.
Pradeep did now again thanking, and I am going to deliver a speech on this. It is a waste of time, Pradeep. Believe me, it is a waste of time.
Okay.
Start with a bang. Okay. Even you can start with the same closing if you are smart enough to do it. You can closing and opening can be same. How good you are able to connect it. That is what it's all matters.
Okay.
Okay. So your opening, always start your opening with something crispy and informative and powerful. So your opening, if it is now if you review your speech, now how we can improve the opening, you will understand that part. Okay.
Yes.
So that you need to look after the opening part, make it more thin. Second thing, what I missed is you said about the, it may not be of a sequence wise, but I'm just
Yeah, that's
trying
fine.
to point out.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, when you said going and coming in the same airline, okay. And when you say about airline always it shows you upwards, right?
Okay.
When you're journey, you are taking off. That means, so
Yes.
that is what your body language part was
Missing.
need to be applied, in that way. Here is the reason you need to write your speech and practice it, because when you practice, you will realize that this is record it and see, or tell to someone as this says, speak in front of your mentor or a fellow Toastmaster or in someone in your home. The best critic you can get it from your home.
Yes.
So do it in front of them. So if you are doing it, you are having that, you are going in the right direction, that they will be able to point you. No, your daughter will say, Papa, no, this is not the right way.
Yeah. Of course.
or your wife will know. There is something missing there. Yeah, Pradeep, anything?
But normally, I always record whenever I'm before delivering. At least 6 or 7 times I record it myself. But the thing is, I don't send it out to anybody. Or I mean to say, I don't take recommendation. Okay, maybe it's not right. So next time, what I'll do?
It is not right.
Yeah, I will go ahead and send it out. Maybe for my next, the same thing. I'll send it out to Rajesh ji also and to you also. Since you are here, you can give me a recommendation.
Yes, our aim is that how we can improve.
Yes.
Okay, so send it to 1 or 2, not to the entire universe.
No,
1 or 2 maximum.
So I'll send it to you and
I am able to get some sort of improvement. Send to that person whom you believe that he or she can help me out in that improvement. Okay,
because
so that is.
Few people said just do it, so I'm not going to send to that person because
see,
now I see there is a vast difference. I mean,
no, PV sir, I would
very nice, very perfect, but I know the smile was missing, which was I was continuously thing. And
Rajesh,
body language. Yes.
Yeah, Rajesh, what do you say?
Go ahead, Rajesh.
PV sir, actually, I came across Toastmasters last year when I, enrolled myself for a personality development program. I lost my job and wanted to make use out of that period. But the only reason that I didn't join it at that time, this was my personal feeling, right? That the people who were giving feedbacks and evaluating the speeches, probably I found that they are not even competent enough. I mean, see, what I observed there in Jaipur Toastmasters Club, I'm watching it here also, but gradually over a period of time, when I find people like you, Pradeep ji, PV sir, I feel I'm honored, right? Because we have come close together and probably we can, take that initiative to help other people also, right?
Exactly.
Because I kept myself, I was reluctant joining the club because I thought that I am at a better position and I don't think these people will be in a position to give me the feedback. I mean, that was my take. But when I joined, I felt that within the timeline when you have to speak and you have to speak properly, taking into consideration a lot of things, I found that I'm an immature at that particular place, right? I have to learn a lot of things. But like you pointed out very correctly, this probably if you can bring it in the club meetings and, if a person is delivering a speech, he should be encouraged to come forward and deliver it in a proper way. Because if he is delivering it for the heck of it, it does not make sense. I mean, then we're not doing justice to the system actually. I mean, you are very right at your place, but this thing should be brought to the notice of the, club directors and the people who are holding the positions and all, so that the competent person should be given the authority to. I should not have been asked to evaluate the speech at the first place, because if I see myself, I have not even given my icebreaker. I mean, I exceeded the time limit. I did not clear it. I'll have to redo it again, right? And the reason behind that was I was attending it from my mobile phone, and I could not see those green, yellow, and
timer. No, we can't hear you.
We can't hear. Okay. What? You can unmute. You can unmute, Rajesh. We can keep this discussion now. Unmute. Unmute. Rajesh, unmute. Okay.
Actually, I am on unmute. Actually, a call in between. A call came in between. So that,
okay.
I am attending from my mobile phone.
Okay.
So that
okay.
also I could not see those colors and I exceeded the time limit. But that is okay. I mean, you have to learn, you have to be a humble learner, and it's really very good in these kind of sessions. PV sir, I'm really grateful to you. I mean, at least I am honored, I am satisfied that I've joined at the right place. There are people who are there to take care of me. I mean, that day I asked for feedback from Bon sir also. Help Raj.
Maybe he's getting a call.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
Let us wait for him to change.
Sure. No, thank you very much, PB, for taking this initiative. I think we all need this. Each one of us in this club needs this type of coaching. But yes, it depends upon your time. Your
Yeah, see, I always try to make time for others. What I put now, see, today morning, you know what time I slept? 5 a.m. 5 a.m.
Oh, so night you did not sleep in the night?
No, that is what. No, I was. I am here now for like a semi-official visit. So the person whom I want to meet, he was available only he said he's available only at 11 p.m. So I reached out to him. So I slept at 5 a.m.
Oh my God.
9 a.m. I woke up just because I gave you a commitment that, okay, we can make it today morning. So
no, thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much, PV sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, an urgent call came in between my
no,
boss.
it's okay. It's
call,
okay.
so
See,
I'm
it
very
is
sorry.
okay. It is okay. All fine. All fine. Okay. So what I was saying is the body language part, how to improve. Now I will demonstrate this thing in a different way. Okay.
Sure.
Just let me stand up and do it.
Yeah.
It is 1 minute. Let me.
Yeah. Now it's. I think.
Now see, at least when you give a speech, at least from here onwards. Now see, at least from this level onwards, need to be visible when you are giving a speech online. Okay. A second, please.
Above waist should be visible.
Yeah, because it gives you the right way of giving body language technique, how you can do it. 1 minute, let me adjust this. Otherwise, I have to be always on my knees.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wait, this is also what I felt, Pradeep sir. That's why I told you that day that the space was enough when you see it in the width. But if you would have stood a little
further behind, yes,
probably the body language would have come across very well. So
okay, no, got you.
It was very difficult to come out with the recommendations, but it was my first time. But
now if you see me,
yes,
see,
right,
okay,
perfect.
When I come close to my screen, now Pradeep, this area was getting cut.
Yes.
How you can do is, when you move forward, no need to bend your body, bend your knees and go to the screen.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
Good idea. So, I never used
that. Then additional part is, you were almost stagnant on one place.
Yes.
Okay. My suggestion for that is, now see, you can see here now what I always do in my home, I put marking. I always try to sit on the same place for a meeting. I did marking to left up to what extent I can go, to right up to what extent I can go, to back up to what extent I can go, and to front up to what extent I can go. Make a border in your home. Right now. So now see, if I am going from here, I can go up to here. Still, I can make my point. Going to here, I can do it. Going to here, I can do it. Maybe a bit cut, but up to here, I can.
Yes.
So if you do this way of marking, you know where you want to speak what subject.
Yes.
Okay. Now, when you were saying your story about the cycle and these things, you can start from one side.
Got you.
Slowly, you can move to the center.
Yes.
Okay. You can explain the story of that cycle thing.
Yes.
All around. Go back to that area to close that subject.
Okay, to closing, it's better to come to that same place.
From where you started, from here I started the cycle story.
Yeah,
okay. you said about it, your aunt sent a like a letter to you saying that you need to go for it, and I got my cycle. When you say that, I mean, your excitement, you're showing it, you are back into where you started.
Got you.
Try to do it in this way. When you are saying a second incident, go to the next portion of your standing thing where you want to. It is all about 1 feet. If you make a difference on the floor, you are almost like for the audience, you are on a big stage and you move to the center. So here you are making your second point.
Okay.
Okay. Then if your second point, it may require moving forward and back.
Yes.
So when you are saying about something excited thing, don't go to back.
Come forward.
Come forward and show your smile.
Okay.
Okay. And if it is like you are saying about some old incident, you can always act like this, or like this.
Okay. Okay. Back, maybe your backstory or something like that. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Okay. Then third thing, what I want to say is, as I said, your gestures should be, at least your body should be visible from this side.
Waist.
To make it a bit clear overhead, so that your expressions, your body language is visible to everyone. Then another thing what I observed is, when you start counting on your finger, always use the same method. You started 1 and 2, then you go with this way.
Okay, again I go to this thing. Okay, okay. It's 1 and 2, and then I make 1 again. Okay.
Yeah, 1 and like that. You were saying 1. Something is there. If you visit that particular thing again, you will understand. So once you made that one, don't keep your finger again up on this way.
Okay.
You made your point now, 1 or 2. Or if you are making about first point, make it in that way. You are doing it. Then the counting methodology, what we need to understand is that your hand gestures can send different meaning to different audience.
Yes. And
you all aware about
different parts of the world. Yes, got it.
Since our club is from international presence, we need to ensure that now certain time we Indian have a typical Indian body language.
Yes.
To other people, it is something else. Now, for example, we say perfect, good, and this way of showing your hand to some other part of the world sends some other meaning.
Yes. Okay. Got you.
So we need to be careful when we use our body language. That you are addressing an international, especially in online meeting, you are addressing an international audience. Consider it in that way. Always keep in your mind your end aim is that to address international audience.
Okay.
So use your gestures according to that requirement.
Fine. Got
Find a replacement which is common and acceptable to everyone.
Okay.
Okay. The evaluator may not be able to understand that thing and tell you, okay, he may tell you that it was improper. But when a one-to-one session, you can tell that this is the reason I use this gesture according to reason.
Okay. So if it is 2 things I want to say, so I shouldn't express.
No, you can do like this. You can do like this, but then now after that you will keep saying like this again and again.
Okay. It means I'll tell you the first story, so I should avoid that.
Yeah. Then what happened? No, but you started saying your hand is given. Then don't repeat on this and keep this one open, because your people attention is going to your hand, not to the story.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so that is one way of doing the thing. Next one is, because of you were standing like this, your hand movement were obstructing your face.
Okay.
Okay, like it was going like this.
Okay.
So the simple decorum is that you should not cross your hand movement above this level when it comes to the when it is coming to
face. Nothing should come over the neck.
It's okay to be like this level, but it should not obstruct your face. So it's better to be in maximum hand movement. You keep it up to the chest level or the upper abdomen level.
Okay, fine. Got you.
This is the best point. Till this is.
I need to practice on that. Yes.
You can do like this, but when you do this, you are taking a bit away from your face. It's okay. but not
But
like
never
this.
maybe like this
Yeah.
or something
Not,
covering.
yeah, not every time like this. You can do like this.
Okay, got you.
Okay, maximum this way. At least your face should be visible completely. No obstructions need to be done. Then about the transition part of your story. Okay. When you said about first incident, give a breather to the audience to follow. That is why I said you start your story from one side. Go back to that place when you want to complete that story. Move to the second place and start giving the second incident. Now see, from here to here, when I move, you are automatically following.
Right. And there is
If
a
I-
pause also in between.
That is a pause, then that is a thing giving an indication that, okay, that is over and you are going to the next level. Now, who knows your speech is you, and if anyone in the audience heard it before.
Yes.
Like you said, now, suppose if you have shared with me, okay, I got it, how it is. Whereas no one knows that what is your story. And your story need to be followed by the audience. And these are the indications for them to follow you.
Okay.
Give a pause, move your body from one position to another, locate yourself to the, according to your requirement of that second point. If you have only 2 points, you have made it from here and you can make it from here. No need to be in center.
Got you.
So you need to chronologize it in a way that you need to start from here to here to here, then come back to center. Your key points always need to be delivered standing in front. I mean in center.
Center.
Your key messages need to
Key
be from
message.
here, not from somewhere here. If I say somewhere here, no, I lost connection with the audience.
Correct.
Whereas if I come and tell, call for action, I wish all of you to have this dream. So there is a difference in that.
Right.
And another thing, what I wish to tell you is that the language.
Language.
You are saying, I want to. Who are you to give me order on that? I want you to do it.
No, I shouldn't.
So then there you can use is, now, I urge you to take in this way to make an improvement. I wish you all follow these steps to make your life happier. Now, you understood. Now, the moment you say, I
want means I'm demanding somebody to do something.
exactly.
Got you,
So
got
let us not do it in that way. So these are the key thing. I don't want to go into the textual part of your speech, but in general, how it could have been made. That is what from my side of that. Now, when an evaluator do this, see, when you are saying about the proper stage usage, your facial expressions, you also, suppose the speaker is given the speech in standing, give your evaluation in standing.
Oh, the evaluator needs to stand up and
Stand and give. See, this, as I said, this is a mini speech.
yes.
This is a time when you are trying to include your part as well into that. So anytime, anything, give it in a standing way so that the other person can benefit it more. When you display this, your body language, when you said this, I was missing something out of it, that is your usual smile. No? So you need to exhibit in that way. And if you are saying, yes.
So PB, you mean to say even when tomorrow we get an opportunity to do evaluation, I should stand and enact in that way, maybe
Pradeep,
here and there?
Pradeep,
if possible.
The basic funda is that Toastmasters meetings are held on stage.
Yes.
Okay. So on a stage, how you perform is you will not sit there and deliver. We are doing it in online, but this entire thing is on a stage. So you need to be on the stage and explain the things standing. That is a basic one. Let it be table topic, anything. Even the timer roll when you are reading out, in clubs where I am involved, online meetings even, people will stand up, take the printout and read out the script. Toastmasters of 15 years, 20 years do like that because they don't want to get into that way that the quality what they got is diluted.
I got you.
Okay, so always try to do it in the way.
Okay.
For that, you need to arrange your camera position accordingly so that now it is not that when I come and read like this.
Yes.
It should
You should not obstruct. Yes, got you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so these are the things which I thought to tell you about your board opening, how better you can make it both as speakers and evaluator. Okay.
Sure.
Second is when you covered your speech body, I didn't go into that details of the textual part of it, but it was not meeting the requirement of the object, the particular thing.
Okay.
Your voice modulation could have been improved in certain areas, which I said already.
Yes.
Body language and your facial expression, your gestures could have been made according to the actual requirement of the words.
Okay.
When you are flying, flying, it should not be crossing on your face. It should be like this, flying.
Yeah, 45 degree.
45 degrees, something like that. Cross your chest, okay. Not allowed to cross your face.
Yes.
So these are the things what I observed. And the language, when I said for call for action time, the language
Yeah,
could have
want
been
or
made.
demanding, nothing on that.
Yeah,
Maybe
not a
like urge
demanding one.
or a request or maybe
Yeah.
wish.
Yeah, yeah. You are not a teacher for them at that time. You
No.
are just you are putting your opinion.
Yes.
This is how you have benefited. So I believe if you follow these things, it can
Yes.
also benefit you.
Yes.
Okay. So this is about my observation about in general in your speech. So now I request you both, as per your time convenience, watch this video again. Okay. Pradeep ji, you watch your video and make out whether whatever we discussed made sense or not.
Oh, absolutely. It has made sense and I can see
No,
that
no,
I can.
I'm just saying you now go to it. This
Yeah.
word by word,
Sure.
whether now when whatever I did it is now say when I said about your hands were crossing on your face sometimes.
Yes.
See the recording. Yes, whether it was like that or not.
Sure.
Okay. Same way for Rajesh ji as evaluator. Now take this point into consideration when you are evaluating, because it is their opening part, whether it is done in that way or not. Okay, all these things you can cover, and even doing all these things you can cover about the project requirement. Okay.
Sure.
So how the project can be made better. This is what your recommendation in that case.
Yeah.
By appropriate body language and making the thing. So this is what I felt in general to tell you on this, on the how to review a speech. Okay, this is what we are doing, exactly a review. Even I speak may make the same mistake what Pradeep ji did. Because that moment, what sometimes happen that way. So if you practice it well and do the thing, mark your area where you want to say what, you will definitely reduce the mistakes.
Yes. Yes. We've given a lot of homework. I think around 10 to 12 points I need to work on. I'll work on it.
Work on one point at a time.
Yes.
Think of it, apply it. It is workable or not. Keep the other thing in your mind that, okay, this area need to be taken care. So when you write your speech, even what I sometimes do is when I write a speech, first thing what I do is that I visualize the scene, how I am going to deliver it. Okay, this is my way. Visualize it. Then I start saying about it when I am in washroom, when I am in doing something alone. The opening part, then I say, no, this is not the way it's supposed to be. I need to make these changes. Okay. Then I start writing, because I need you need to have an idea in your mind that about what you are going to talk and how you are going to talk. So if your topic is all about storytelling, you need to take out an incident of your life, not someone else's life. See, many of the stories what we hear, especially in this technology era, we can read it ample times, which is available in the social network, internet. So why you want to go for that? Take something out of your life. That is what people are interested to, because that increase the authenticity of your talk. Okay. And one thing which I said is, which I wanted to say for you, that also I note here,
Yes.
that is,
Mhm.
when your aunt was writing that email for, no, sorry, that postcard for you, saying that there is, there are two people involved, you and your auntie.
Aunt. Mhm.
So when you are saying about her text, no, try to bring that voice appropriate for that way.
Okay.
Okay, it become a dialogue, no? Dialogue part is this. So try to cover that way.
Okay.
You are reading your script. I mean, you are reading the postcard like this. You can do it. I will do it this way. Suppose you said it in this way. Now I got a postcard. Like your
Postcard.
face was completely on that way. Whereas
Yes.
I got a postcard. Now, this is okay. Postcard. No, everyone can understand. Postcard.
Yeah.
And the text read like this. Look at this and read it. Pradeep, I know you are traveling or you are taking much of your time on walking. Then that gives in a different way. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
just a few observations what I thought to highlight you about the speech and how we need to evaluate a speech
Sure.
in particular way. So try to listen this again,
Yes.
the old recording.
Yeah.
Of the
Many
speech.
times.
Yeah.
I'm going to listen to this recording lot of times because it is so
So I think this is a benchmark. What I understand, it's I think not only pertaining to maybe Pradeep speaking or I think this one Rajesh speaking. This will help. I think even if we share with others also, I don't know, only with your permission, it will help
See,
others also.
I have no issues sharing with you. Only thing, see, I used to work with Chakradhar when he was doing his project.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
he's my mentee, so I used to work with him.
Okay.
Chakradhar, how we need to, what we need to, all these things. Now he is a bit busy, so he is not doing any project, and he will be coming back soon. So
Yes.
I know that. Okay, I used to work, work with Imran. You know
Imran.
how I do?
Uh-huh.
Imran, I engage him in a call like about 45 minutes.
Okay.
Before he deliver his speech, before he think of his speech. Okay, he says me, I need, this is what my next topic is. So I used to tell him, okay, start telling about that incident. Now, then he used to tell me all these things. Then I tell him, okay, these are the things which is highlight in your incidents, what you said. Try to frame a story out of it. Try to frame a speech out of it and deliver it. Then he do it. Then I will ask him what, second time when I call him, he tell me, okay, these are the things what I want to highlight it and do it. Then I tell him, okay, even we had a Zoom session for like giving his speech only to me. I was listening to his speech. I was making the same like point, but not to fill when you prepared and made a rehearsal of your speech, your things are there. Don't give too much of attention to what the other people are saying to you, because then you will make a mess of it.
Yes, yes, correct. Right.
So whatever you feel that it is okay. So if it is a very first level doing it, so it's okay. You can take feedback, apply to it, and now to make it modify. If you are doing it a day before the speech or an hour before the speech, don't listen to it. Just it is for your purpose that you need to increase the confidence here. You are covering the entire thing. That is only thing. One of the speech I give 60 times. 60 times I gave a speech.
60.
60.
Oh.
And to the same set of three people. Same set of team. Like we three are sitting. So whatever your recommendation, it started like almost 2.5 months process.
So it was for a contest or something?
Yeah, for my division contest. No? Okay. So that's how it is. I did work. Believe me, if it is today, I could have made it much more better. I believe that, because it was very early of my Toastmaster journey, but I still made it to the division level. But if it is today, I know I could have reached up to the district level, because the experience I learned in this term, means so far in this journey, and how to put across. Moreover, my confidence in speaking has increased enormously. I think I have my icebreaker speech. I was shivering, standing on the stage, and the person recorded it. He was saying to me, your upper body was okay.
Oh.
My legs were.
Oh, is it? Okay, shivering.
Yeah. Yeah, shivering. Because see, it can happen. Now,
Yes, yes.
so yeah, I reached up to the division contest no, because it was in the 4th month of after joining Toastmasters. So I was not having that much of no luxury of getting, but still I got these 3 people who worked with me for just imagine 60 time they reviewed my speech. So how much time they spent on it,
Yes.
going every minute part of it.
Yes.
So that is the beauty when you have now. If you want to succeed, you have to approach someone to get the help whenever you need it. Don't hesitate to ask. Okay. Tell that now, take a freedom of having that one. Tell that I wish to have a session with you about 10 to 15 minutes. Then he say, okay, 10 to 15 minutes. He knows, you knows that it may extend to 1 hour, but it's okay.
Yes.
At least fix for a time. Start doing it. No,
Yes.
see, we started at 9:30.
Exactly 11.
Almost 2
Yeah.
hours.
2 hours. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
No,
And
no. Next time we will keep it short. I mean, we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
understand you are on a business.
No,
tour.
it's okay for me. No. What I mean to say is, this being the first session, I want to go into the details of
Yeah,
how we did it, how we can do it better.
Yes.
Okay. So this sort of reviews, I'm sure, will help me of my way of telling the thing to others, will help my analytical capability, that how I am able to analyze. Now, when I do this, I want to say the thing which you haven't said, right?
Yes.
The evaluator having pointed out certain thing or might have missed in his mind. That is what I need to. So I need to be very cautious about this, the entire thing, what is happening. So
yeah. And
it
main
is
thing is that
beneficial.
you need to study it. I mean, so deeply. I mean, just like a surgeon doing
Yeah,
all
it
the.
comes automatically, Pradeep. Believe me, it comes automatically. When you involve yourself into something,
Yeah.
you are going to get it. So as your topic was, no, your involvement is there in that. So you need to, when you sit for that, okay, you have it. Okay. So I wish now this session is like giving you
Yeah,
your
very, very
value of time.
productive.
With
Lots
your
of value.
No, your
Lots of
focus is
value to this, and
this
lots
thing,
and lots of value.
I think initially maybe we were in just level 1. Of course, when we do it, we'll come to that level. But now we feel, oh, we should have been, or we should have got this
Pradeep
during
ji,
icebreaker.
stop here. See, even when you need to watch your certain now how you put your gestures. Initially, we were on level 1. Still, you are obstructing your face.
Okay.
This, see, that is why you need to make it as a practice. When we are in level 1 and we need to move up, make it to here, not to here.
Got it. Oh, I have to practice many things.
Yeah. That is when you certain thing, you need to make your mind saying that no, this is wrong. You should not do it in this way. Gentlemen, do it in this way. So you need to tell to your mind that this is how you need to make sure.
It's not been done purposely. I mean, it's been a habitual thing.
But see, human habits, habits is, it is not that it's not changeable.
It can.
Right? It can change. So we can.
Perfect. So on Fridays, which day would be convenient to you?
I am.
I think we will do it only for 30 minutes. I don't want to.
Yeah. That see. My suggestion is that we 3 can connect each other on which area we need to discuss on a particular day.
Probably like we were very clear with the agenda of the meeting today that we have to evaluate Pradeep sir's and my evaluation. So we were very clear on that. Similarly, we'll pick up a topic like whatever either you think as new Toastmasters would help us, or probably any specific area we are facing problem and we'll share it with you.
Yes.
So the agenda should be, yeah.
As per the last meeting, if we can take something or the other will be hot in that topic. I mean, to that program, 1.5 hours, something would be there. Maybe speech, it might be impromptu.
Let us take it even role wise. Okay, meeting roles.
That would be
fantastic.
fantastic.
Let us have like meeting role. What is supposed to be? What a timer? We are doing timer role, but are we doing it in the right way or not? Right? How we can? We are doing grammarian role. Are we doing as per the requirement or not? So even anything we can take up. we can have a 30 minutes session.
Yeah.
But today being the first day and the topic was about evaluation of that particular speech, we are going in details and how to go with that one. Otherwise it is normally sufficient for us to have 30 minutes crisp. If you are ready with your questions, what we want.
No, through WhatsApp only we can have a chat. I mean, we can.
Yes. I mean, no. I mean, when we conduct a session, the beauty of this session is that if I say about body language part, when I exhibited it in front of you, you should have imagined it in a different way. Whereas if it is on a voice note or in a normal way, it is going to
won't be able to.
Okay. And again, I always tell to every Toastmasters that engage in a way that you can enjoy it. Don't engage to entangle. That's it.
Yes, got you.
So
every moment should be a learning moment, and you should keep coming up rather than going down or some other. Going to
so if
highway, always be on the highway.
If something keeps you away, we can put it across. No, one meeting. If we skip it, it is not something we have to do it. No way. We can suppose if there are some inconvenience, we can put it across saying that, okay, let us do it. I am not available this day. And we try to make it available, all of us, all three, we three are there, so that it become beneficial for all of us.
Yes. And what we'll do, we'll record these meetings also. Maybe in the future, maybe somebody wants to or something like that, if you feel like, we will pass. Otherwise, it will be within us only, no issues. That's
see, as I said, I don't mind passing it. But now it should be, now see, I am a person who like to help anyone and everyone.
Yes.
This initiative, I took it just because now I thought, okay, Pradeep, you need to develop on certain area, which, and I thought to share with Rajesh that, okay, you need to develop on certain area when it comes to evaluation of the project, how we need to. So that's it. So next time when you do these things, okay, I will be having a sense of satisfaction that this, whatever time we invested today, it is now you are getting benefit of it.
Yes.
Okay. My policy in life is that when I try to engage with someone and share something, what I can help them, at least I am reducing my burden.
Yes, that's a good one. Thank you.
Because otherwise, now Pradeep knows, if you tell someone, okay, you consciously know that, okay, this is how I need to position myself. When you do evaluation, you will look into these aspects as well. How to position yourself, how to give it, how the proper gestures makes a difference. How it can be like, even when you do the counting 1, 2, some people do 3 like this, some people do like 3 like this. When it comes to 4, this is away, 5, this is away. So when I do this, it should not come to my face. It has to be kept away. So when you tell this to others to do it with examples, they will understand it better.
But I need to go at least 2 or 3 times through this video. I will go through that and work on it. Yes, surely. So we'll meet coming Saturday. That will be fixed 11:30 IST. I'll send a Zoom meeting out also. So,
yeah.
I think topic, by the time we can get some of the other topic, that is fine. There are so many of one role also. If we take, I think that will be a big thing. No problem.
Yeah, if it is on a role, say if it is on a general evaluator role. Now, anyway, the next meeting I am not on 20th. I am the general evaluator, so I will be doing what exactly a general evaluator is supposed to do. Okay, so it is now. I always try to follow those things because. As I always say, this is a tried and tested method which has given results.
Yes.
I will tell you some more thing that is now Toastmasters originated from US. Majority of the stakeholders, the decision makers, everyone were Toastmasters. Many of the great speakers from US now all were, or at a point of time, they went through this cycle, at least for 1 or 2 years, so that now they made out of it something. So it is the proven way. It is 100%. There is no doubt that I think no other platform gives you this much of details how to go with this with the like amount you are paying.
Yes, yes, yes.
You all are into the training and these things, so you know how it is.
Yes, yes.
Kadam kadam pe paisa chahiye. But
Yes,
but
everything.
this,
Even for 1 hour coaching, myself only, we charge 2,000 rupees. You know, if
that is
somebody
what.
wants to say you want something, some guidance, I'm not able to read books, sir. It is after 3 days I forget reading book. I don't know. I'm not. For that also we charge. You know, it's openly.
That
Because
is what.
it's business.
That is what. But here in the this method, what we learn is gives you a lot of opportunity. And I'm sure, like Pradeep, you are having a dream of to be a TEDx speaker, right?
Yes.
You are seeing yourself there. So try to then one important thing what I want to tell you is that if you happen to have a chance to attend a physical Toastmaster meeting, go and attend it.
In fact, I wanted to connect with you after this meeting. I was planning to join a offline Toastmasters club here in Bangalore.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Okay, fine.
I will recommend it 1,000 times because of now. See, when you go and leave others, leave Pradeep. Take my case. I had been to online for last almost 2 years, 2.5 years. Okay.
Yes.
When I go for my like a club meeting partner, when I do my speeches or my do the things, I am forgetting that there is a stage and I need to use the stage.
Yes, yes, correct.
I am stagnant to one position and delivering the speech.
Yes.
Okay. So because the movement there is restricted, it's a broad side now. Next Friday, if you are free, Indian time, 11 a.m., we are having our club meeting. It is a physical meeting, but we are conducting it hybrid. Okay. So you can try to, I will share you the link.
Okay, fine.
You can try to join and see how the proceedings happen. Then you will understand now what other clubs are having in their plate.
If you have anything of that sort, maybe anytime in the morning, maybe you can just send me the link if I can join.
Sure. No issues at all. No issues at all.
That. Yes.
Is it possible, like, if you have recorded those sessions, the club that you're talking about, you're mentioning that they are having hybrid meetings. So obviously, if they are coming online, they must be recording it. So
yeah,
are they having a YouTube channel so that at least we can go and have a feel like what is like?
Okay. That club particularly not using YouTube channel because that the club always recommend, but I can share you the recordings. Okay. The club always believe that physical meeting is the best way.